welcome back to Best Face Forward. Obviously, I'm alone right now. Cassie's not here, but we are going to continue on her search for the best skincare routine out there. If you did watch the last video, then you will know that Cassie gave me a budget of $50 to $60 for 4 to 5 products. And those products are a face wash, so a cleanser, a moisturizer, an SPF, and a product for her blackheads and dryness around her nose area. So the 5th product is optional, and that's just like a face mask. So I found the products. You're gonna have to stay to the end to know if I stayed within budget. Let's start with the first product, which is the cleanser. The product that I chose for her is by the brand called CeraVe, and I personally really love CeraVe, and she has a product, her eye product, one of them that she uses is also from CeraVe, and she likes it as well, so at least I know she likes the brand and she likes the product, so it's good to stay within that. It is a CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. That is good for people with more of normal to oily skin. And she's got normal skin that sometimes does get oily, so that is perfect for her. I use it myself, and it is my favorite cleanser. It doesn't strip your skin, and it leaves you feeling nice, so I think she's really, really gonna enjoy it. It's also got hyaluronic acid and 3 ceramides in it. Which is just good ingredients. So it's got a super simple ingredient list, but everything in it is top notch. And it's $14.95. The second product is from Sephora, but don't think it's gonna be a super expensive product either. It's not. It's from this brand called the Inkey List, which is not a brand that many people know of, but it's a really, really, really good brand, just like CeraVe in The Ordinary, where it's affordable but effective and it has like really good ingredients in it. So the product is the beta hydroxyl acid serum. So essentially what that is it is an exfoliator that I want her to focus on around her nose, but it can be used for the entire face. So it's good for hyperpigmentation, for pores, blackheads, reduces excess oil, which again, she doesn't have oily skin, but it can get oily. So I want to make sure that I am keeping that in mind when making the routine, is that her skin can get oily. So this product is the product that is going to help with her blackheads. And I think I might have to buy one for myself because I also have blackheads. The next product is another one by CeraVe. I love CeraVe. Their stuff is just so simple but effective. This is the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Night Lotion with hyaluronic acid and 3 ceramides. Again, just really good ingredients. It is a lightweight moisturizer, which again is good for normal to oily skin, which is what Cassie has. This is also the moisturizer I'm currently using. I know it seems like I'm getting her my routine. It's not. But I've personally found this moisturizer to be one of the best that I've ever tried. My skin is doing super good, and it is because of this moisturizer. So I think she's really gonna like it. And yes, it is a night moisturizer, but it is light enough to be used in the daytime too. And essentially why it's a night moisturizer instead of a PM and AM is because they have a moisturizer that has SPF in it as well. I'm not a big fan of moisturizers with SPFs because you need to use a lot of SPF and you just don't use enough moisturizer. That's why I'm just gonna get her the nighttime cream is because it's essentially the same as the daytime, just without the SPF. Speaking of, let me tell you about the one that I am getting for Cassie. It is the Sun Bum Mineral SPF 30 Tinted Facial Lotion. It's a tongue twister. It is vegan and reef friendly. It's a mineral SPF, which just means that it's coral safe. Mineral sunscreen will both protect your skin and the coral reefs. So this one is tinted. It is a darker complexion, which will be good for Cassie, so there's no white cast. She didn't have a problem with that in the past, but I really want to make sure I avoid that at all. And it is a lightweight SPF. She should not feel super gross and thick, and it shouldn't seep into her eyes. It should just blend nicely and then absorb into the skin. That's the goal. Unfortunately, with online shopping is I can't feel it for myself, so I don't 100% know if she's gonna like the texture and the consistency, but it's a risk I'm just gonna have to take. So this product is $23.97, so $24. Which means if you add everything up, I'm about $8 over budget. And I didn't tell Cassie yet. If she doesn't want to be $8 over budget, that's totally fine. I'm going to recommend that she uses the niacinamide and zinc acid from The Ordinary. It's about $6. So if she's not okay with being over budget, we're just going to use this instead. It's just going to be a little less effective, but still effective enough. That's Cassie's routine. I'm going to send it over to her. And the next video is just going to be her showing what she does and how she's going to do it. So I'm going to explain to her the order of how she's going to do her skincare routine. And I'm just gonna break that down a little bit for you guys. So she's gonna start off during the morning, just splashing her face with some water, and then going into her regular routine for any serums that she has and her eye cream. And then she's going to do the CeraVe moisturizer. Yes, the nighttime one we've already discussed. It's fine to use in the morning and in the night. So she's going to use that, and then she's going to use her SPF, the Sun Bum one. And then at nighttime, she's going to use the CeraVe foaming cleanser twice. She's going to do a double cleanse. She's going to use it as normal, rinse it off, and then repeat one more time, just to make sure that you've broken down the makeup and the sunscreen and then removed it. So that's what the double cleanse does. And then she's gonna do the treatment, the beta hydroxyl treatment from the Inkey List. That's again an exfoliation, so she's gonna do that around the nose, and if she feels, everywhere else. And then she's going to again continue her eye creams as normal, and any other serums she has as normal. And then she's going to finish off with her CeraVe nighttime cream. And that's essentially the nighttime and daytime routine. It's simple. If you really think about it, it's simple and it's effective. You don't need 100 products in your routine for it to be good. Less is more. So as long as you've got the basics, you're covered. And Cassie is now covered. So we will see her and her skincare journey in the next episode. See you then. Bye.